Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on whether or not I think the 2014 live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is going to be any good. Alright, good stuff. So we got a second trailer a couple days ago for the Teenage Ninja Turtles 2014 live-action movie version, and basically it's mostly the same as the first one. There's a few new things that it shows. It shows the scene where Leo lands on the roof a little bit longer, and shows a few little things with the Turtles. There's also the one with Splinter as well in it too. It doesn't show all of them, but it briefly kind of shows them. I'll put the links to both of them in the description. So I really wanted to give my thoughts on this one because this movie for me has got me kind of torn. You know, at first when the idea came out, I was pretty excited for it. Then we heard they were aliens. Then there was so much backlash from that. They canceled that. Then we heard that it was going to be with Megan Fox, and she was going to be April, and oh damn, everybody got upset about, well, most people, I did. Anyway, I got upset about that. And then going on from there, we finally got the trailer. We finally got to see the Turtles. And if you guys missed my review of that, feel free to go to the channel. Actually, I'll put the link to that in the description as well. So if you want to see my actual trailer review, that's what you want to go see. At this point in time, we've got all of that. We have a general idea of what we're going to be seeing for the TMNT Michael Bay Turtles. And I mean, from the trailers and that, first time seeing the trailer, I thought it looked pretty good. The only thing I was worried about was the Turtles in terms of their CG. They don't look in proportion to things. Is it still a problem? Oh yeah, it's still a problem. They look like Hulk Turtles. Even in the second trailer too, they look huge at certain points. Now some people say, oh yeah, but when you look at Mikey, he takes off his mask in front of Megan Fox's April and she faints, he's not that big. That's bad. Why is that bad? It's bad because at other times, Leo looks like he's about 10 feet tall. That's why that's bad. Or when Raph is thrown into a Hummer or a big SUV, his height, he's wide and he's bigger. Like he probably couldn't even fit in the damn door of the thing. That's how big he looks when his shell hits it. Right? So the proportions on them are all messed up. And I talked about this a little bit in my review, but some people want to argue that. I don't really think you can argue it because when you look at the footage, slow it down, watch it a few times if you want to, their proportions are all over the place. They're not the same depending on the scene. They change per scene and they're flat out too big. They're like giant Hulk turtles. They're adult turtles. They're not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're, you know, adult, huge Hulk turtles is what they are. So I do have a problem with that. I think that looks really bad, personally. Now, that's a big problem because these are your four main, you know, characters for the movie. I mean, yes, you're going to have Shredder. You're going to have William Fichtner's Shredder. You're going to have Megan Fox's April. I'm not happy about Megan Fox's April. William Fichtner's Shredder, yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem with that. But then aside from those two, who are you going to have? You're going to have Splinter, who's also CG, who, from the looks of what we've seen very briefly, we haven't seen that much from him, he doesn't look that impressive, to tell you the truth. He kind of looks like, I don't know, they look like they don't fit in that world to me. When I see the second trailer, when I see the trailers, they don't look like they belong in that world. They just don't. They don't match, you know, the rest of the world. Maybe it's the CG team that's doing them. Maybe they bit off more than they can chew with the Turtles and trying to match them with the real world. I don't know. It's hard to say, but it's got to be tough when you have to consider that you got to do a whole live-action movie, a long movie, not where once in a while you have a Transformer pop in. When you consistently all the time have the Turtles talking, the Turtles interacting, the Turtles doing things, and, you know, the main focus of the movie. The trailers are shot as if the main characters of the movie are not the Turtles. The trailers are shot as if Shredder and April are our main characters. Like, oh, I created, you know, heroes are not born, they are created. Like, he created the Turtles. Well, good for you, you know, but most of the time, most incarnations of the Turtles, it's shot from the angle of the Turtles. It's not shot from someone else's perspective. It's not shot from Megan Fox's April's perspective. It's shot from the perspective of the turtles. The turtles meet April, but this one to me feels like it's more like the turtles are like Transformers, like they're background characters that are going to be brought in once in a while, versus the story being told from their perspective outwards to the world. And that for me is also a big problem. So the movie itself, I mean, I don't know. It looks okay. It does look big, like you see the city and it's all updated, bright and beautiful and everything. The character designs for the turtles, I think the turtles' designs are pretty cool. Leo looks great. He looks like a samurai. Raph looks like he could waste somebody. Donnie's got the intelligence thing, of course, with the gear, all the tech gear, so he's cool. Mikey's is okay, but I've seen in some parts they'll show him having like I don't know, like some kind of Speedo, I don't know, skiing pants or something like that. And that's a little weird, but whatever. The close-up on Mikey's face when he shows himself to April, I didn't find all that impressive. I didn't think he looked like Mikey to me. He looked more like a monster, kind of, and not all that happy-go-lucky, depending on the different versions of Mikey we've had so far. You've got, the 80s Mikey, the 2012 Mikey, he's smaller than the other turtles. He's really cute, and he's, his eyes are all rounded, his face is all rounded and everything, and he's got like these dimples and stuff in the 2012 version. This one's not really like that. It's not really like the 90s Mikey. I don't know. I personally was not that impressed when we saw a zoom in on him show himself to April. I didn't think he looked right to me, personally. He looks like, well, he's a mutant turtle, but he looks like a mutant. He looks kind of scary, to be honest with you. And I don't think that matches with Mikey. I don't think he's supposed to be scary. Raph can be scary. That's fine. Leo can be intimidating and serious. That's fine. But, man, I don't know. So does it look any good? To answer the question, the point of the video, giving my thoughts on the second trailer as well. I'm a huge Turtles fan, been a Turtles fan since I could think, since I could stand up, since I could walk around. I was watching Turtles on television to keep me entertained when I was, I don't know, being fed baby food. I was watching Turtles. So I love the Turtles, okay? I've always loved the Turtles. I love every version of them so far, aside from maybe the live-action television series version, because that was terrible. Just brutal. After the cartoon ended, the live action, I think it was by Saban. Oh, that was bad. The 2007 movie Turtles weren't the best. They were okay. 2003 cartoon Turtles were amazing. 2012 Nickelodeon Turtles I thought were going to suck, and they're amazing, which shocked me. This one here, to be honest with you, from a Turtles fan, please don't take this the wrong way. I'm not hating. But does the movie look any good? I have to be straightforward. I have to be honest. As much as I want to be positive, unfortunately, no, it doesn't look that good to me. It really looks like, I don't know, I'm excited to see it. I'm still going to see it because I'm a Turtles fan. But to be honest, it kind of looks like a train wreck. I think they should have used, like similar to the old Turtle movies, you either go full live action with, puppets and all that, or you go CG and you do a CG movie like the 2007 version. Mixing the two with Turtles, I don't know. It's tough to do. It's not like Lord of the Rings where you just have one Gollum and he once in a while pops in for a scene, but most of the other movies on other stuff. 100% of the time, you're going to have the Turtles there pretty much for this to be a Turtles story. And I personally think that this is a goof. I think it's going to be a fail. I hope it's not. Don't get me wrong. I hope it's going to be amazing. That's what I want. But based on what I've seen so far, the initial glam of seeing the trailer has worn off, and now I can analyze it from a sort of just neutral, non-biased, not excited to see the first thing because we're chomping at the bit because we're big Turtle fans. As a Turtles fan, I can say, honestly, I think this one's going to be like a 4, 5, 6 out of 10. I really don't think it's going to be that good. I don't think it's going to be as good as Michael Bay's Transformers. I don't think it's going to be for what they are, to them. Like this for Turtles fans is not going to be as good as Transformers, the movies have been for Transformers fans. You hear what I'm saying? So I don't want to hate. Please don't misinterpret what I'm saying. If you think it's going to be the best thing since sliced bread, the best Turtles movie ever, I'm happy for you. But based on what we've seen so far, I personally don't have very high hopes for it. I think it's going to be mediocre to good range at best. I definitely don't think it's going to be a 8, 9 out of 10 amazing, anything like that. I'll be shocked, absolutely shocked, if it is. I'll be shocked. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the 2014 Turtles. whether or not you think the movie's going to be any good based on what you've seen so far. Let me know. I don't. Call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, as always, saying peace.